Jeff Pike and Emma Keenan had no intention of installing an air source heat pump system at the home they were building in Cheltenham, but they're pretty delighted now they have it.
Funnily enough, it was a planning condition. They said we had to meet Code for Sustainable Homes, level 3, and the only way we could do that was with an electric heating system. I think, to be honest, the first choice would have been a conventional gas boiler, simply because it's cheaper. But you know, once we had this restriction put upon us, it was obvious what we had to choose. But having said that, now we've lived with it for a bit, it's probably what I would have chosen anyway had I had the chance to do it again. Because with underfloor heating, you don't get radiators, so you've got a nice clean lines inside your house, and the underfloor heating is very comfortable. It's a nice environment to be in.
Well, here we are outside Jeff and Emma's house, and this is the beast we've been talking about, this great big box. With me is Mike Smith from Gas Tech of Banbury, who's going to tell us, well, how does it work?
Yep, very simple. Air source heat pumps use ambient air temperature, of which they suck through the back of the unit and blow out the front. In doing so, they take the temperature from that air to cause a refrigerant liquid to evaporate into a gas. The gas then is squashed through a compressor to create heat. The heat then is used to do your heating and hot water as a total solution in your property.
So it's effectively like a fridge backwards?
Very much so.
Emma and Jeff say the system's as easy to use as more traditional heating installations.
No, it's dead
really
simple. It's just like but the controls are the same as a boiler you'd have in your own any house. So you've still got timing and control for hot water when you want that to come on, timings for when the heating comes on and goes off, but you tend not to use it like that, like you would a normal boiler. Like you'd have it on for half an hour to warm the house up when you came back from work. But with underfloor heating, a better way of doing it is to either have it on at a constant temperature all the time, or just have it set back by a couple of degrees at night, and we can do that room by room with the thermostats that are on the wall.
Well, as I said when we were stood by the external unit, inside very simple. Nothing more than you'd expect from a traditional heating system. We've got a hot water cylinder, we've got your expansion vessels, and in this case we've got an underfloor manifold and the various control units associated with the EcoDan.
So is it just a standard tank?
Visually it looks like a standard tank, but the main difference between a standard unvented cylinder and a heat pump cylinder tends to be the coil inside. Because you're using a lower flow temperature, you need a larger coil, typically between 2 and 3 metres square.
With the really cold winter, we've been really comfortable in here and nice and warm, and really impressed with it. When we first turned it on, I was sat priming this floor in the kitchen, and I could feel it. I was like, my bum's nice and warm.
We'd only had it installed a week, and then we had that terrible winter last year, so it proved its worth straight away. Pretty much, it was able to provide a comfortable temperature in here, despite being minus whatever it was outside, minus 10 or whatever. Our first electricity bill from November to late February, so over the pretty bad winter that we've just had, our electricity bill was 125 quid. Obviously we haven't got gas here, it's all electric, so that's our entire fuel bill over this winter, £125, so that's been good.
Emma and Jeff are now very pleased the plan has made them install an air source heat pump. They say the environmental benefits are great to have, but what pleases them most of all is that it's simple to use and it works.